Well, hello my Viking and LARPing friends. Welcome to Calimacil because we're here to present you something very special. Patrick?
Thank you so much to be here, Martial.
Well, it's my pleasure. I couldn't pass this opportunity to receive this new weapon that we have in the Seyrawyn.
Woo! We have great weapon to show to you today. Would you like to introduce yourself? Because in English we don't know well.
Okay.
Seyrawyn, what is this? A book writer?
Okay.
Is it a D&D master?
Actually, I'm a player of Dungeons and Dragons for the past 40 years with the same friends that we used to play when we started, and those scenarios that we've made, I took them by note, and they are now novels, medieval novels, fantasy novels. So those quests that we did when we were younger, at 17 and up, now today I'm very, let's just say I have elven blood, we can find them in those books.
Yep.
And what's amazing about this is we've decided when we started this to talk to you, Patrick, and we had some dealings before with the different weapons, but we wanted to have the weapons for LARPing that the characters in the books do have. So we started with the Lonar hammer, the Dorgen, the Calfera, the Krieger axe. We also have the Olden axe. We also have the Erseer sword, long sword, short sword, and the Valendir, the two-handed sword that is superb. But today,
The Troll Basher.
yeah, we have the Troll Basher, of course. But today we have something that we wanted for many years now,
An iconic weapon that's on the first book.
I agree totally with you, an iconic weapon that we wanted, but the technology at the time wasn't quite ready yet to have this weapon. So you have to work real hard. Let's just say it was a challenge for you and your team to try to please us with this weapon, and finally it's here today. We have the Salkoinas and the Mystic Staff. Let's start with the Mystic Staff. We have the Mystic Staff here, which is the Druid's weapon. You can see with the handle in the middle, it has the 4 elements.
Yeah, talk to us about the symbolic aspect.
Okay, so this is a staff that the Druid apprentice would have in the books to practice and everything. We would give this to the apprentice Druid, and afterward, after a certain time, they would make it their own and modify it a little bit in regards to their god.
Because every staff is personalized
Exactly.
by the druid.
Every staff is personalized by the
You have to
druid.
choose from the 4 element, or it could be a combination.
Oh, you can choose to specialize if you want to, but the Lonar Druids do use all the elements that they have. So they're quite versatile, okay? So you have the air, the fire, the earth, and the water, also engraved in each of the pommel of the staff. You also have combined runes on it that you can decipher, or we'll make a little game to see if you can decipher it. And
The wood effect is really
it's superb. And you also have the 5th element, which is the metal. It's like the, how do you say this in English? The, la sève.
The sève, it's the juice out of the
sap,
tree.
exactly, the sap of the
sap.
tree. There's an incantation that the druids will do, and it will turn the sap into this metal part that you see, all with the veins and everything on it. So this is the mystical staff, the mystic staff, that we present to you guys, LARPing community, geek or whatever you are with your cosplay. And we also have a second part to that weapon. We have the Salkoinas, which is the full emblem weapon of the druid. So we have the head of the ram, which is symbolic to what we have in the books. And now you can have the full druid staff like this, or if you want to be more aggressive or on the front line, because you know druids know how to fight, you just flip it over, and here you go.
There you go.
You have a lance.
You have the handle in your hand.
And it's quite, you can attack, you can go over the shield or whatever you want to do, it's your party.
Could we poke with that?
I guess we could, yeah, because the head is made especially for this. So
It's special made of the meadow foam that we just have this recipe this year.
And that's what I said, it took time, but it was worthwhile to receive this.
Yeah, it's really soft, and it's really durable, and it
And that's
it's gonna hold.
the point of all this, to have a safe weapon that you can
do
use
it
on the
You can do it on
field.
the top if you really want to have a sturdy, but it's not necessary. Normally, it's difficult to get it out, so
Yeah, you can make a special incantation, just take the head and throw it at the,
why
your adversaries, too bad for them, they're gonna die.
Right.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
So,
Well,
like I
great
said,
weapon.
we're very happy, Maryse and I, regarding what you've just created for us. We're about like 15 weapons with Calimacil,
Yep.
all from the books, and we have a couple of more, but we won't tell you right away. It's a little surprise for later. But right now, this is the weapon. This is something you'll want to have. If you already have a couple of other weapons that we did with Calimacil, you'll want to have the rest for the collection. You'll see they're quite superb, and the details on them are remarkable.
If you want to see if it's real, the real one, I have a tag on it. There's a Seyrawyn on one side and Calimacil logo on the other side. Both Maker's Mark sharing this collaboration together. So if you want to know if it's original, logo have to be on it.
If it's not, you don't have to buy
Because
this,
we
it's
got
not good.
a couple of copy on Amazon and
Well, you know, it's a kind of flattery to emulate someone greater than you. Well, they did so with us, but
Yeah.
that's not a good thing because they didn't use the material you have. And it's not the same quality also, so there's only one choice, Calimacil. You want a weapon that's going to be tough, that's going to be right, that's going to be fine for you. You're going to do a character that you're going to like. You need a Calimacil blade, either a Seyrawyn, what we have in the books, or whatever weapon they are producing. They are so fine, they're so detailed. Man, you can't miss on that. You got to buy one.
full authenticity.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Nothing else. Anyway, thank you again for having us. I'm glad we finally got to produce this one and the Mystic Staff also. So stay tuned, you'll have a couple of other surprises regarding those weapons and special possibilities eventually on it, but Calimacil will let you know when it's time. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you so much.